Bob, you can't come over on Saturday because it's your wife's birthday? Come on, I've got a transmission to pull. Hey guys, Dave Anderson, Helicool's Helipad. Hey, the other day I managed to take out that big brace up front. All right, let's see if I can get this off of here. Look at that sucker! Arg! Obstructed right up to the transmission. Lord help you if you've ever had to replace this ground. You'd be better off just cutting the thing off and rebolting it somewhere and just getting a new one of these. Because this thing, in order to get to this bolt which releases it, yeah, it is literally buried underneath where that bracket was. So literally there's no way to get it out. Man, I could kind of tell this has been boogered up a little bit. Yeah, but I do that. Hey, there it goes. All right, 17 millimeter. So as you can see, we're about ready to grab that transmission. Now I've set up the pallet jack, got a couple of pallets on it, some shoring material, and I think I'm going to be able to get really close to the transmission and be able to unbolt it, and with the pallet jack just move it down however far it will come down, maybe 4 inches I'm hoping at least, and then be able to pull it forward and then shore this back up with some other kind of blockage and be able to pull it straight out from there. So stay tuned. I don't even know what's gonna happen. The weather looks like it's gonna cooperate today, I think, and I am optimistically hopeful for those that are gonna be showing up today. There's gonna be at least a special guest, if not 2 special guests. You guys stay tuned. You know, out here in the swamp, when the wind is still, you can hear vehicles coming for 5-10 miles. I've been hearing this rather peculiar sound, and I somewhat recognize it. Oh yeah. Cain and Abel. Right on. Sean Fillner is here. Outstanding. Beautiful rig. Hey, I think Trey is here. And
I guess maybe I razzed him too much about the last vehicle, because this is kind of a nicer one. Yay, the gang's all here.
So Sean and Trey are finally here, and Sean has a whole bunch of stuff in the back of his trailer I have named Kane, and I think maybe he's accepted that as the name, maybe. But he has some stuff to unload, so we're gonna time-lapse that. This is like this ultimate unboxing. What is behind that tailgate? All right, so I've cut some cribbing material, and Trey is helping secure that down, and that should get the front part. The back part I was able to get some of Bob's cut wood and support it in that fashion. Overseeing this operation, Sean Fillner, and he's shaking his head, but he thinks that this is going to go lickety split, and we're confident the same thing.
We're gonna get this done. Do you find your? I have to ask this because this is something that I've done. In the past, if I've had like an unorganized area, I end up going to the store to buying something I already have because I can't find it. Have you done that before?
Oh yes.
Oh, it drives me nuts. And then as soon as you get back, you walk in there and it's sitting right in front of you.
Well, that doesn't happen to me until a couple of months later.
And then you have like multiple.
Because you see,
you'd rather pay the fine than find the solution.
Oh, I get so mad when I have to look for stuff, and I'm sitting there spending more time looking for stuff than I actually.
That's the worst feeling in the world. I hate that.
All right, so the plan now is to farm jack up these two sides, remove these temporarily, and use this ramp that I got from Bob. I'm actually gonna trade Sean for some of the supplies that he gave me off of his truck. I'm trading him this for those parts, so I'm pretty sure that you're okay with that. Done deal. All right, so we set up a farm jack and getting another farm jack from Sean. Idea is to jack this up so that we can move these two jack stands out of the way. This is temporary anyway. Move the transmission out, put the jack stands back. All right, Trey. What are your plans? This is an interview, by the way, my first ever. What are your plans with your truck?
Well, next up on the list is the truck is getting an exhaust. So that project is almost done. I have a second fuel tank that I'll be installing after that, along with relocating the
little photobomb there.
Along with relocating the air dryer assembly, and then I've got some steps that I've kind of fabric cobbled together that need to be mounted. I've got a generator that needs mounted. There's a laundry list of projects that are ongoing, but ultimately the goal is to turn the truck into like an expedition vehicle camper kind of setup. So I think I'm still at least a year out from being done with the truck and being able to use it for that purpose. But you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was my my tactical vehicle. So
All right, the weirdy question of the day.
Yeah.
Have you thought of a name for your truck yet?
I've toyed around with a couple names, but I have not named the truck yet. We'll see what I come up with.
Well, it might be best to reveal the name on your channel. And guys, you can see Trey's channel, Trey German, and he's got an awesome MTV that he's building. And
I think it's the biggest one in existence today.
It is huge, and it's a pretty awesome build. Check it out.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, Sean, I just have a couple questions for you now, mister. So you got a pretty budding YouTube channel. It's pretty cool. LMTV stuff, all that stuff galore. 100 and something videos on the LMTV. So what are your future plans with your channel showing Abel and the LMTV stuff?
I think we're going to focus coming up more on the adventure series. We'll be going a lot more places and have some more adventure series videos. I do have a few build videos left. The one big thing coming up obviously is going to be a winch on the front of Abel, and from that point everything after that is just extra, so I'll probably have to be doing more maintenance and maybe buy another set of tires, and I might do the aluminum Cayman rims as an upgrade, but I haven't decided yet. So those are some of the plans. There are quite a few other things that I want to do, but I won't reveal those on this channel. You have to stay tuned and get to my channel to see those things.
All right, one more question. I noticed that you had a little bit of swelling in your elbow.
Oh.
Would you mind telling us about that?
Yeah, you can kind of see here if you compare the two that one of them is quite a bit larger than the other one. So if you look over there in Dave's pile of stuff that I brought by today, you'll see some troop seats. They're brand new. And I had to give those to Dave because those troop seats have tried to kill me numerous times. I've thrown out my back, pinched my fingers, dropped them on my foot, you name it. Those troop seats have tried to kill me. And yesterday, as I was loading them onto the trailer to prepare to come up here today, I was putting the last one on, and you know they've got a rubber bungee cord that goes to the metal retainer that actually holds the seat in the upright position.
Yep.
I was lifting it up onto here, and then I walked back with it, and it wouldn't move forward anymore. And I was looking in the direction of the end of the trailer, so I just grabbed it and threw it, and that bracket came unhooked from here and hit me in the elbow with all of the bungee cord force behind it. And I saw stars for about an hour. Immediately ran in the house, and you ever get pain so bad that you can't sit still? That's what it was like for about an hour. I was able to take a pill and sit down and let the pain go away and subside, and I iced it, but still it is. And it hit me right on the funny bone. And I don't know if you guys have hit yourself on the funny bone, but your grip is gone. And so my grip was gone so bad for about an hour, I couldn't even use the mouse on my computer. I had to just sit there and take the pain. So those troop seats, those are yours, Dave. They're cursed. I don't want them. You can have them and do with them as you please. But yeah, that's kind of the story behind the big old marshmallowy elbow today.
Sean, I didn't mean to laugh at you. I was kind of laughing with you.
Of course, yes, I understand.
All right.
everything is just like it was this morning. Very quiet out here, with the exception of the transmission is moved all the way over here, right next to the front axle and the engine and the cab. Yeah, it's just amazing. I am loving it, guys. As far as I'm concerned, PARTriSha has been just such a super blessing, not just for the parts, but for all the folks that have tuned into the channel, that have learned right along beside me, with the guys that have come out and helped me. That is the blessing that goes well beyond spare parts. So my gosh, I just feel pretty awesome about this whole thing. I really appreciate you joining me on this channel and taking the time to watch. I am considering making a time-lapse video of the complete teardown of PARTriSha and just label it, LMTV to parts in 10 minutes. And just show the highlights of all the stuff that we went through to make this adventure a really cool part of my channel. Down here petting the cat. Until next time, guys, I'm signing out. You guys be safe, and God bless. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you really liked the video, click on the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, love for you to subscribe. Just click on my face. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So I really appreciate your help. Tell your friends about us. I'd really appreciate it. Leave a comment. That's always acceptable too. Click another video now.